Hi, my name is Elsa Morgan. Welcome to another episode of The Consistency Queen. And today I want to talk to you about time management. This is something that I get often asked about in terms of how to build a business as well as get all the things done. And I often find that the feedback that I get from women that I work with is that they really struggle and are challenged by being able to do the things that they need to do, as well as being able to meet all the other commitments that they have in their life. So if this resonates with you, if you are right now facing challenges around mastering your time, stay with me, because I'm going to share with you 4 things that you need to take into account to master your time. Because as a successful, high-performing female and in business, this is going to be such an important thing for you to master. So let me tell you that everybody has the same amount of time. And I know that you've heard this before, but it is true. And it's really around what you're giving focus to. We often find that we are really, really busy, but are we really productive? And that's the question that you need to be asking yourself. If you are serious about wanting to build a business that is going to lead you to live a legacy life, it is really important for you to take control of your time, because even when you believe that you'll just have a little bit of time to be able to do things here or there, it often runs away with you, and then you'll realize that I just don't have the time to do the things that I really need to do. So before I talk to you about the strategy that you can implement to master your time, and by the way, if you do implement this, the key to this is that you do this consistently and that you actually implement it, because listening to this, watching this is not going to be the change. It is you taking the time to implement it and really getting used to thinking this way and approaching your never-ending to-do list this way every single day. So one of the things that I do need to bring awareness around is the fact that every single day we face things across our table. People text us, people ring us, we get messages on social media, et cetera, et cetera. And so your goal, first and foremost, is to prioritize all the things that you must do in your life around your family. So what are the things that are really, really important? So let's do a little bit of a brainstorm around that. So obviously your family commitments are really important. Your personal commitments are really important. If you're working full time, obviously you are going to work. You have to obviously dedicate time to get to work if you're working in the office, as well as that any after school commitments, if you have children, or personal commitments, family commitments after work, they all matter as part of your day-to-day. What also matters is you eating, like fueling your body, resting, sleeping. These are all things that are necessary. So when you list all of these things down, which are non-negotiables, that's what I call them, non-negotiables, you list all of these things down and you allocate some time towards that, you'll find that there is some time where you can start building your side hustle, start putting some energy or focus towards the business that you want to build. And herein lies the problem, because a lot of people, especially those that transition from corporate to building businesses full-time, they believe they just have all this time in the world, when really you don't. Because the more that you can get into the habit and into the work ethic of doing the things that are going to move the needle in your business, this is super important to comprehend, is first and foremost, if you have all this time to build your business, at the top of the things that you need to be doing are things that are going to move the needle, like putting up social media content, value-driven content that is going to generate conversations for you. So I call them like lead opportunities. And this is about creating awareness for your target audience or your avatar, that they have a problem that needs to be solved, or that you have the solution for their problem, or to bringing awareness to what it is that they are experiencing right now, and shifting their perspective that they don't need to stay where they are, and in fact that you have a potential solution that could help them. So I call that solution aware. So you create social media content that is geared around raising awareness and at the same time creating lead opportunities, so identifying potential people that could become prospects, okay? And the key thing is that in terms of income producing activities, which are social media content that's going to drive leads, then having sales related conversations in Messenger, any conversion style conversations or tactics that you use in your business, 80% of your time needs to be around all of these types of activities, because at the end of the day, the more that you position yourself, how you can help people, overcoming objections, also positioning offers in front of your potential clients, the more that you're going to make bank, the more that you're going to generate income. However, if you stay comfortable and just stay in the training zone, personal development, creation stage, which is so important too, because you need to be in the creative state to produce good content, and you're doing the things like scrolling and engaging in conversations that really don't matter, these are the things that can derail you and distract you and really pull you away from doing the things that you need to be doing. So first and foremost, once you've identified the time that you have available to build your business, secondly is to make the commitment that you will spend at least 80% of the time in activities that are going to move the needle in your business, like conversations, following up, producing high value content that is going to raise awareness or make people solution aware, or help to just convert more or nurture more of your community. So the more that you do this, then the greater the chances that you're going to convert. Now, out of the things that you need to be doing outside of those activities, there is a particular framework and decision-making model that I use. I don't have the reference as to where I just learned this such a long time ago that right now it's, I don't know who it is that actually started it, but it's really about you being able to make decisions around the thing that is in front of you. So if it's really urgent, like, for example, things that move the needle, then you do them now. So they're things that need to be actioned straight away. So I do those now. Then if they're not that important, then I will delay it. I will push it back till tomorrow, or when I have another gap where I could potentially allocate some time. So I do intentionally have like catch-up days in admin and anything else that I'm not up to date with. And I deliberately use that time to do things that I've delayed. So if I'm not doing them, or I don't need to do them right now, then I will delay them a day or two until potentially they become urgent, or when I have the next time, because most important for me right now is my income producing activities as well as the things that I need to do right now. Otherwise they get delayed. Now, what about the things that I really don't have to do? Because by taking them on, I'm really stretching my bandwidth and not being very productive at all. In fact, the things that I could potentially not do, and then I end up doing, I find myself not doing them very well, or not as well as someone that is a specialist in this area. So the third thing that I ask myself is, can this be delegated? Can this be given to someone who's very good in this area? So I'll get a better outcome, I'll free up more time, and as well as that, I'm going to allow myself the opportunity to focus on the things that I need to be doing right now. So in that case, I delegate that task. And this is such an important thing for founders and CEO of their own businesses. You need to really embrace the concept of delegation. This is a leadership skill, because there are a lot of people out there that come with gifts, different gifts that can bring that to your business. And the more that you're able to trust in the work that they do and that they can produce the outcome that you want, the more that you're going to be able to spend time doing the things in your gift zone, but also bring out the best in them, which means a greater representation of your business and your brand. So delegation is absolutely key as part of your success, especially if you have aspirations to become a multiple six, seven-figure earner. And then the last thing is delete. Now, this is the most important thing, is deleting things, removing things that are just not in alignment with who you want to become. And so you need to look at the things that are distracting you, things that are pulling you away from doing the things that you should be doing, and then making the commitment to removing them completely, because you can't go to the next level carrying these habits that are not serving you. And you certainly can't produce the best work when you have this, I call them like energy leaks hanging around, because they really do pull your energy and your focus away from the things that you should be doing. So using this framework has allowed me to not only increase my productivity, it's allowed me to produce better work, but also when I delegate, I'm delegating it to people that I know are going to accelerate the work rate, the output that we have for our clients, but also amplify my brand, amplify our company, and also help our clients in a more consistent and a lot more streamlined way. So it's so important that you adopt this kind of decision making, so that way you know what you need to be doing, and you also are very, very clear in the things that you need to remove in your life. So quick and easy podcast lesson for you with regards to managing your time. This is so important. And for those of you who don't know how to manage your time, this podcast will be so important for you. I hope you found value in this. And of course, if you would like to join my free community, you can certainly do that. Or if you would like to connect with me, so then that way I can help you with the one thing that's really holding you back in your business, you can always go to www.hangwiththequeen.com, or you can go to my free community, which is facebook.com/the Legacy Academy, www.facebook.com/groups/the Legacy Academy. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate you, and I look forward to seeing you in the next episode of The Consistency Queen.